And welcome in Irish Nation to the Golden Dawn Restaurant. I'm Tim Corso. AJ Snyder, junior defensive end for Ursuline and tight end too.
Yeah.
AJ, thanks for joining me. You guys are off to a hot start this season. 6-1 now. Yeah. And, I mean, it seems like we were just at week 1 and week 2, and now all of a sudden we're getting ready for week 8 and a big week 8 matchup. But first, the last week, you guys really dominated once again on the defensive side of the ball. Got a lot of pressure, both against the run and the pass. And how is, because you're one of the anchors of this defense, what has it been like since week 1 to kind of see the progression and kind of dominate, offenses from week 2 and on?
I mean, it's just been a crazy difference since week 1. We came in, we faced a really big O-line week 1, but we just haven't looked back since, and every single week we've just been getting better and better. And then we have 3 shutouts in the season so far, I think.
Right, and, of course, the varsity defense had a shutout last week too, so it's all been coming together, and now you're facing a really good, athletic, fast, run-heavy team in Villangela St. Joseph with a lot of weapons, including a really good running back everyone's talking about, I'm sure you know. And so what's going to come in for you guys, especially on that D-line, but also the linebackers and just the whole cohesive unit of a defense to get stops repeatedly and, let your offense have a day where they can get the win?
I mean, we're just going to keep doing the same thing, playing physical ball. Everyone's running to the ball hard every time, gain tackling every time. We're just going to keep doing our thing.
Right, you've been primarily been playing defensive end as a freshman, and now you've been getting more time as a tight end. So what's it like going out there knowing, okay, when they call your number in a huddle, saying this plays for you, AJ, you get a little more excited, you get a little nervous lining up?
No, I love playing tight end. It's a nice change. Straight defense.
I've noticed a lot, when you're catching that ball, people aren't really trying to go high at you. They're just trying to cut down your legs.
Go for the legs every time.
Because if they don't, it's probably not going to end well for them.
I know, yeah.
And so what kind of condition – I'm sure that's cause you to have, want a little more conditioning just because you might not be playing offense as much, obviously, with the volume as you are in defense, but it's still a lot whether you're run blocking, pass blocking, or going out for routes.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten pretty used to it. It hasn't been so much of a difference for me.
Right. And so how long have you been playing football? What kind of got you started playing football?
My first year was 7th grade. I didn't play no little league or anything like that. 7th grade. I played right tackle for both years and DN, so it's always been DN, though.
Coaches had never asked you to move to the offensive line? Or
No.
They're saying, just dominate on one side of the line of scrimmage, and we'll take care of the rest. And, your defensive line, Carter Rudzik, you, Drake Campbell, everyone's just been playing off the charts. And, how did that week 1 game kind of, get you guys going in the right direction? Because it was a tough game to stop, the run.
It kind of just it didn't go our way that first week. So then ever since then, we've just been building every week. And then we kind of used it as like a motor.
Right.
We just kept building off of that.
So if you could describe yourself in just kind of a couple of words for fans out there, what would you say?
I mean, I'm always giving 100% every single play. I never take a play off and just do whatever I can to help my team win.
And speaking of that, any players particularly you kind of look up to or you kind of model your game after?
TJ Watt.
I was about to say, that was a pretty quick answer. TJ Watt, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's my guy.
Think he's better than Myles Garrett?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I was about to say that's something that most people should agree on.
Yeah.
But no, so you guys, back to Villangela, we said they run the ball, they got weapons, and they're also a team that, you guys had a lot of history with the last handful of years, and you're going to be joining a conference with them next year, which would be your senior year. But what has the last couple of years taught you about them, and how does it make you guys more confident that you can go in there and get the win, especially being 2-0 against them last year?
Yeah, I mean, last year we came in, we beat them both times. They're a hard-nosed team. They come in, they fight hard, and we know they're going to put up a good fight every time.
So what's your message to Irish fans coming up to Clevelandville, St. Joseph on Friday night, playing on the lake in that new stadium?
I mean, it's going to be a pretty awesome atmosphere, I think. I've never played on that field, but
First game they're playing there ever. So that's going to be a big crowd. I'm sure everyone's going to come up from Ursuline, and they're going to have their own fans. What's your message to the Ursuline fans come Friday night?
Just come bring a lot of energy, and, that's it.
Well, you guys should bring the energy. We'll have some coverage for YSN. That's AJ Snyder. I'm Tim Corso. Thank you for joining me from the Golden Dawn Restaurant, and we'll see you Friday night for Ursuline football.